FPS October League quarterfinals between Kook and Cypher. I'm on Cypher off the start, who is sitting now on red and heading over towards that rail. Very traditional and standard starting spawns, but he's going to be going towards yellow faster.
Am I the only one who goes for the weapon first and then checks for an angle on the other guy?
If you spawn it, whoa, that LG!
Amazing plasma.
32% plasma, and from mid to long range, that's ridiculous. That is truly...
It doesn't even change to anything, guys. I'll just keep the plasma, and he's still on 32, and he almost killed Kook there, and now Kook has got to run, because if he tries to defend this Mega, he's gonna die.
Yeah, it looks like he's very close to death here. The rocket coming down. Kook has got to be seriously weak.
That was a warning rocket, because, I mean, the normal Cypher would have gone for a rail and would have hit it. It was like, okay, let's start again, I'll give you another chance. You can go away and start. But after I get this mag, I'm gonna be on to you.
It's like start again, but I'll have everything and you'll have nothing.
It's better than dying.
That's true, but not much better. Cypher's just looking for these tiny angles on the side. Surely he's going to be heading over towards that yellow armor. He does not want to let Kook continuously stack up on them. I mean, Kook's probably around 100, 100 now anyway.
Yeah, but he didn't get this yellow, so Cypher now has a problem. This means Kook knows the timing of the major items, and he's already positioned there. Cypher heard him, and Kook getting the teleporter pretty much tells Cypher he can actually get red and the mag without putting up any pressure.
But Kook's probably going to be working his way over to 200 armor before he'd really want to fight, unless he can get like a massive rocket or a couple of peak rails first.
If anything, he only got the green, because Cypher, I think he got the other green, or it wasn't picked up yet, and Cypher got yellow.
But look at this, he's on 120, 130. This is okay for him, but if he goes into fights like this where he literally does no damage whatsoever, then he's going to be dying very, very quickly. And he's lucky to still be alive at this point.
I mean, versus a player like Cypher on control, you need to keep applying pressure. You can't just let him run around with everything, because then he'll be the one picking up a perfect fight, like Cypher just did, where he does all the damage and you do nothing.
Yeah, I mean, Kook was caught out then when he really shouldn't have been. Well, he still hasn't given up a frag, so yeah, we can't fault him too much yet.
That's a good thing about Kook. He doesn't give up frags easily.
And that's red going to be up in a second. And Cypher's, he's almost starting to get slightly irate that he can't get a good fight going his way to get a clean frag. He doesn't want to go into, chasing with the rockets or go against Pavel's rockets from behind.
Yeah, but so far he hasn't really tried to chase. He just tried to do the damage and then stack up again. But the thing is, Kook does stack up fairly fast, and Cypher, when he does that damage, he's expecting Kook to make a mistake in the item after. Again, Cypher does a lot of damage. Is he going in this time? He needs to, because the red's gonna spawn in 5 seconds. He needs to make sure Kook isn't there. So it's up to Pavel to run.
And Pavel, yeah, he's gonna take the teleporter and actually go maybe get a green armor if he's lucky.
If you guys still weren't aware, Pavel is Kook.
Yeah. That's right. Nice little rail angle there. That's a 380 damage. If you can do that a little bit more often, then maybe there'll be something for him, and even a vague possibility that he could get the first frag. But at the moment, I'm still leaning 95% towards Cypher getting first blood.
And that should be it right now.
If he doesn't die here, it would be a miracle, and he is going to. In fact, so 1-0 now. 3.5 minutes in, Cypher does get that first blood.
And now the thing is, Kook does not have the weapon, so he's gonna be running to get the weapons. And Cypher, I wonder if he's just gonna keep circling the armors and the major items, or if he's going to try to deny the weapons as well. As you can see, Kook just stole that mag, which is very important. But he doesn't have much after it, and he still doesn't have the weapons. And going in for a fight is very risky. Unless he gets a very good spawn, he won't be able to attack at his threat. So,
is he gonna try and do anything else? No, I mean that was basically giving up a free kill then. He
now can attack and defend this yellow, so it turned out to be a very good decision by Kook. But again, he gives up another frag, and now Cypher has 225, maybe 325 inside of the map, and he also has a 50, which he can get, and he will be looking forward to take this Mega. It's already there. Cypher messing up with the items a little bit.
But that's not too bad. Cypher does get onto red, and he minimizes any possible casualty. It didn't really look as if he wanted a fight then, because he heard him go over to Mega, and he's probably like, that's okay. As long as I get to start the fights on my own terms, then I'm going to have an advantage.
I mean, Cypher giving Kook the Mega will mean that Kook will have maybe enough confidence to actually start the fight. As you can see, he's the one trying to poke Cypher off, and now in an LG fight, he can't really do much, because Cypher is massively outstacking him.
Could be able to get onto the next Mega if he wants to, but
That
He
was
actually
very
decides to go
played.
the other way.
Yeah, very well played from Cypher. He's getting into an LG fight there with Weasel both stacks down and Cypher getting to the red. Made sure Kook would take the teleporter up and made sure he would get both major items.
It has been an extremely slow cure game. I know both players have wanted to play it very slowly. Mostly because Kook's never had any control at any point in this game. But here he's done decent damage. Red armor is up, and Cypher being a little bit more careful this time. A direct rocket would take him down. Oh, but he's hurting him so much, and he's trying to push in with the LG. Oh, a nice rail by Pavel, but he can't find the last one, and that is 4-0. That was extremely close, in fact. Kook almost made it happen.
So much damage there with the LG from Cypher. Oh, he even gets the rail. That's excruciating for Kook. But Kook just got 2 good rockets, gets the frag, he's gonna get the mega as well. With barely anything, and he might get his red. Is Cypher gonna commit?
Oh, nice rockets
Kook
there.
comes find him before the items.
That was brilliant, actually. And Kook needed to make that happen. It's going to make this last 4 minutes a little less painful for him.
Thing is, it's 20 seconds for the major items to be up, and Kook needs to realize Cypher now is going for the weapons, and he already collected the triad of weapons. That is so important to have, and now he's going to be looking to maybe try to steal one of the major items and do damage at the other one. So Kook needs to make sure he tries to do the same, but he's being actually very passive about this. He's going to the mega, he doesn't want to let Cypher get any of them, and in fact he managed to push Cypher onto the yellow.
Well, that's turned out really well for Kook. He'd probably have time to get himself the railgun as well. And yeah, he should definitely pick it up now. He's not, ooh, he's spot Cypher there, but doesn't take any damage from it. And I mean, he's looking okay now. It's almost as if it's too good to be true, in fact. Kook's got to make this next few moments count there, and he's going to be able to hit a rail. He's going to find him on the side. LG is out. Move in with the rockets. Yellow's just been taken, and there is red about to spawn. Is he going to drop? He is, and Cypher on the other side. This should open up Kook with position on Mega.
Yeah, Cypher might try to come and do some damage with the rails, and Kook brilliantly dropping down, making sure Cypher would not be around. And if he doesn't take any damage, but Cypher doesn't know when the red spawns. I don't think he heard the timing. He's probably in red now, and Kook, is he gonna try and look for him? Yeah, he hears Cypher in the red.
Oh wow!
There is Cypher.
Cypher got fooled.
Exactly, he had no idea whatsoever when the red was going to spawn.
Oh, that was an awesome rocket there by Cypher. Can Kook get out of this one alive? Whoa, not without taking a huge amount of damage. He's got to break away. They're trying to get the rail shot on, and he was just walking out.
Yeah, this is where Cypher is really dangerous. Is when he was completely outstacked there, and Kook wasn't really expecting him to stay in the fight. He was just looking for the exit damage, and Cypher just comes in and does a crazy amount of damage, turning the fight in his favor.
Yeah. Nice bit of LG from Kook. Cypher does go for red armor. It's absolutely mandatory for Kook to do some good damage. He misses the rail, and Cypher more or less an air rocket then to extend that lead.
Yeah, good luck double backing onto Cypher. Not many people can do it.
That's kind of what he comes to expect from people now. I mean, he's the master of it, really. And he's going to look for some damage on Kook, but actually he's going to break it away, and he's going to get red armor. So in these last 90 seconds, there's something. Kook can do something here, but he's got to make his fights perfect. Great rockets.
That was an okay fight. The thing is, with 3 frags to make up in 90 seconds, you don't want a fight where a clan arena style fight, because both stacks were pretty even by then, and they both left really low, which gives Kook now with only 60 seconds to make it. Even if he had gotten the frag, Cypher would have gotten better stack than him. And now it's an LP fight, and this is the kind of fight Kook wanted as well.
He turned up really late there, and Cypher knew it was going to be desperation for him, so this could be why we're about to see a victory on the first map for Cypher. Well, I'm going to follow Kook here on the last stages of this. He's dropping down, trying to get some rocket damage off. Got to watch out, because Cypher almost getting him like his getting down like his 4th kill.
Cypher doesn't need to be there, but he's still there to make sure he's putting pressure onto Kook, and in fact he gets the kill, and that's going to be GG.
Yep, it absolutely will be. I mean, Kook managed to play some good defensive styles and keep Cypher out of his hair a little bit, and you need to, Cypher has to have some respect for you to not push in on you and be aggressive. So certainly some respect there. Nice little frag there for Kook at the end. But he's going to have to do a little bit more in the following maps if he wants to see himself with a chance of going through to those semis. And that is going to be GG with the final score 4-7, although in favor of Cypher. Oh, very well done there.
But now we're going to move into Kook's map pick, which should be a very different story.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's going to be Lost World, so... You say much slower pace, man. It can't get much slower than what we've just seen.
You want to bet?
I don't want to bet whatsoever.
We have once seen a game between Pavel and Evil. Pavel and Kilson last 45 minutes actually.
30 minutes, not 45.
No, it wasn't the overtime 30 minutes.
The overtime was 20 minutes.
Oh, okay, so 30 minutes.
Yeah. Was Pavel involved? No, it can't have been. Well, who was in the game before? Was it... Hang on, I need to look at the brackets really quickly, just as they're about this one. Was it Sparty versus Sting? Yeah, and Sting won 0 to -1. I don't think Pavel and Cypher are going to be doing that, but I certainly think, as you said, we're unlikely to see as many frags as we saw in Cure, even though that was quite slow as it was. I mean, it was almost like at the beginning, it took 3-4 minutes for first blood to happen, and then we got about 10-11 frags over the course of the game.
It's going to be Cypher pretty much defining the pace of this game, because if he gets control early on, he gets a couple of frags, he's going to force a Kook to play fast.
Yeah.
But if Kook gets the control, he'll play the game at his pace, so it's up to Cypher to really define the pace and put this game out of reach for Kook.
That's right, and we're going to go in game right now, map number 2 in the quarterfinals. And off the beginning, I am going to go on Kook. It is his map, and he has got to do something crazy. He's getting rockets first, always nice to have the weapon spawn. And he can make his way over to that LG. And he's spotted the timing, so this might help for his rotation a little bit. And he is going to be able to get onto the LG.
Yeah, but that gives Cypher, I think Cypher should be like near the red, trying to get over to the LG, and in fact there he is.
Oh, a direct rocket though from Kook.
Cypher is running out of ammo at this point. He wants to drop down, but he knows he can't because he doesn't have enough ammo to get away, and Cypher just lets him get the red and probably the mag as well to get himself an LG, and Kook knows he can even collect this yellow because Cypher won't be near, but Cypher comes in very quickly, but it's a very bad rocket in his face.
Yeah, that was some nice play by Kook, and he's got a stack advantage. Doesn't have a huge amount of LG ammo, but it's fine to be around this room when he's completely dominating them. And this is the kind of start that he really needed. If he wants a good chance at getting the first kill and, you know, defending a lead, which is what Pavel's really good at, then I think I've got high hopes for him right now. But those hopes could die as soon as Cypher does something crazy.
I mean, Pavel just rocket jumped up, and Cypher was already there, tried to do damage. For Kook, he didn't connect with anything, but he knows he has to be on his toes. Cypher is completely aware of his whereabouts.
Oh, some great rockets here from Kook here. He can get the kill. LG finish on top, and he's going to find Cypher off the spawn. He wants to go down red. Has he got time? He does not. He took the risk, and he knew what the punishment would be. And, well, he had to take it in the end. We got a 1-1 score now. That is going to be very upsetting for Kook.
He's going to center map, and Cypher knows he can just push in because Kook didn't even get the yellow. Cypher probably thinks he has 1 yellow behind him, but Cypher is on 100, 120. He's much better than Kook at this moment.
Yeah.
Kook actually drops down to the mag. That's crazy. Can he actually get out?
Oh, he even goes with a shotgun afterwards and does do a monstrous amount of damage. But now he's behind, and we're only 2 minutes in, and actually we're seeing more frags than I thought we would have seen for more than half the game. But I'm not complaining by any means. Oh, Kook making a jump over. He wants to get himself onto that yellow. Cypher drops down and is super early for red. So Kook, oh my gosh!
Oh wow! Kook knows the timing of the mega. That was okay because he denied the 50, but he needs to make sure he gets on the mega. And that rocket sends Kook to the lava.
No way! I heard it hit. It sounded like it did about 60 or 70 damage. I did not realize it was going to send him flying. I wish I saw that from Kook's perspective.
As soon as I saw Cypher eating the rock, I switched to Kook's farm, and that was brilliant.
I wish I had your reflexes, man.
And now Kook is forced to play at Cypher's pace. Because if he plays too slow, Cypher will punish him for that. And if he plays too fast, Cypher will also punish him for that.
So what kind of style does he need to play where Cypher won't punish him?
He knows the mega, and he's just gonna steal it. That's one thing he has to do, and that was actually very good. Now
got
he needs to
punished.
start doing damage onto Cypher, and that's
Hey, I think he
he
just
did
got
about
punished.
2 damage.
How
That
do you
was-
stop getting punished from Cypher? I don't get it.
It's hard. You can't stop getting punished from Cypher, but you just need to make sure you punish him more than he punishes you.
That's a good way to put it, I guess. Insightful words there from Ince, but it's going to be whether or not whether or not Kook can execute those moves, and at the moment, it's just not able to.
And Cook's trying to play this rather fast. He's not really trying to slow the pace, and now he's 5
Oopsie.
frags down. He's still a lot of time to go, but I wonder if he's gonna change gears now, because if he doesn't, he'll either have to invest a lot of frags, and that's never a good thing in Lost World, or he'll have to play so slow that he'll never be able to come back.
Yeah. I guess the slow game now is possible for the next 2 minutes or so. That's basically where his time is going to start running out for that. I guess we've seen some, large frag differences being taken up over short periods of time on Lost World, but those are far and few between, we know. Maybe 2% of the Lost World games we see are insane frag comebacks.
Okay, luckily for Kook, he did get the mega timing, but he doesn't not have the red timing. He's gonna have to play a slow game. I mean, he's just collecting yellows, but he needs to do so, and while getting the major items, and Cypher just cutting him off
Ouchie.
there, and that's another frag for Cypher.
I seriously don't know what to say or suggest for, Pavel to have an easier time on this.
Oh, no,
I don't think Pavel's playing
not
badly.
this time.
Yeah, I don't think he's playing badly whatsoever. I just think Cypher is playing incredibly.
No, I mean, Cypher hasn't made a mistake so far, and hasn't missed out on an opportunity yet. So Kook needs to really put the pressure up, and needs to make sure he actually shows up at the major item. Maybe to do some damage or no damage whatsoever, just to make sure Cypher knows he's there. So Cypher can start feeling the pressure.
Yeah.
But the
Oh
Cypher's
my
so on
gosh.
shape as he is today, I don't think he's gonna be feeling any pressure whatsoever.
Hitting rockets like that as well.
Yeah.
I mean, he's certainly trying to make a statement as well that, his place is secure in the semi-finals already, and not all the games have been played yet. Kook is going to have to come up with something absolutely magnificent to put Cypher down a notch in terms of his confidence. And
Yeah.
those rockets, they're going to help a little bit, but he's going to need a whole lot more behind that.
Cypher today is in the kind of shape that we can't really say what the other player will do. We'll just need to watch Cypher and watch him
Yeah.
get snipes, pretty much.
Exactly. He's pretty weak at the moment, and that LG actually took a lot of effort to get the kill. Weakest we've seen him all game, but right off the spawn, he should be able to get another frag. And that rocket must have been nearly the end of Kook.
Kook is on 1 health.
And Cypher's got the shotgun out. This is bad news for him. Oh no, he couldn't get it. Some awkward mouse movements that would have been to get that angle.
Yeah, he needed to do a 180, then flick the mouse to the right and Kook. Yeah, that's good game.
GG, guys. 8-1's the final score, and Cypher's going to be putting himself on match point in these quarterfinals. And Kook is having a hard time. Someone pat him on the back, please. It's impressive. I say it's impressive because we see Cypher playing so well a lot of the time, but I continuously am impressed from his plays. I don't know, what do you guys in chat think Cypher's like at the moment? What do you think for the month still to go for DreamHack? Does anyone think that the finals have already been settled? Or the winner of DreamHack has already been settled? I mean, it's shooting far ahead a little bit,
Very
but
interesting.
Cypher looks damn good right now.
Cypher picking Blood Run.
Is that how it went? So, Blood Run...
Picked Blood Run. So, I mean, Kook definitely picked Lost World. Cypher picking Blood Run. He's sending a message to Kook. He's messing with his mind. I mean, we know that Cypher likes Blood Run, but going at him versus one of Pavel's strongest map also tells him, I am not scared of you. You just come at me with your best. I want to use you as a practice.
Yeah, I think this, if any map's going to be really close, I think it's going to be this one. Although I could have basically said it about Lost World, but I think Pavel is really decent at Blood Run, and hopefully this is his chance to get in. Alright, we're getting into game, guys. This is match point for Cypher in the quarterfinals. If he wins this, then he is going to be going up against Ash tomorrow. Kook needs to do a lot of hard work to get himself in that position. And I'm on Cypher at the moment. He has taken the rocket launcher. He's taken no armor, but these rockets are just absurd. Cypher takes the lead in 15 seconds.
That's retarded. I mean, Cypher picking this map, just another one? Seriously? Yeah, Cypher just told Kook, I know I beat you already. I want you to give me your best shot so I can be well practiced for my next game. And I'm sure he's gonna be doing this until he gets to the finals.
Yeah, I'm shedding a tear right now for Kook. Oh, but maybe not right now because Cypher's really low. He pushed around that corner a little too hard then. He's gonna try, is he gonna go for a risky jump? Oh, he found Kook, but the LG's out. And Kook does get on the board, so he's recovered from a very shaky start. And it certainly takes a strong-willed person to do that.
Yeah, and even rocket jumping like that is really trying to start to dominate control on the map. He doesn't want to be bossed around by Cypher.
Is he going to drop? That would be really, really gutsy. I know he certainly has to make a stand and show that he's not losing his confidence here. Cypher's on red arm already. He'll be able to take it, but the rockets are so painful. He makes the drop, which is a little bit too much. Cypher was fairly low, but it wasn't a necessary move.
There's a thin line between trying to make a stand and making a really bad move, and just crossed it.
You know, when Cypher was on red, I was expecting that to be the moment. Even though Cypher was going to pick up red, I thought, okay, Kook can do a lot of damage here. But then you have to take into account how savage Cypher's rockets can be. And right now, it looks like with this lightning gun, he's going to be able to get another kill. Oh my gosh, Kook's got to be so low.
He's on 30 health. Oh, but the rail would kill Cypher at that point. But Cypher is the only one connecting in that situation. He's going to connect them like the Meg, and he's going to be very well positioned for this red. Might even get another frag.
Is he going to go for another shot? Oh no, Kook has disappeared through to the Mega hallway. It's a bit of extra ammo, red armor for Cypher. And he's back in a dominant position here. He's found Pavel.
I mean, we say a lot of things about Cypher's out of control play, but when he's in control, he's a very pleasant player to watch.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter if he's in control or out of control. You just end up, you know, being in awe from his moves, regardless what position he's playing from. I gotta say, when he's playing against someone like Avek or Cooler or something, and he does do his out of control play, his signature moves, that's when I get a smile, not just on the outside, but in my heart. Because wow, and those rails as well.
83% at the moment.
83%. Absolutely brutal. I mean, Kook's making a move on to Mega Health. He's still got a couple of seconds left. He's not going to survive that long. And that is now 6-1. And a very hard comeback for Kook to make.
And the worst part is, Kook, he might even go down in the 3-0 whitewash, but it's not like he played bad. I think he made like 2 bad moves in the whole best of 3 so far.
It's just difficult because it's coming down to a lot about the fighting, the combat skills as well, and Cypher's combat skills are just through the roof at this point. And he's just not being allowed to pick his positions to fight as much as Cypher because he's been out of control a lot more. Cypher not getting a kill there, and he did get rather weak. And actually Kook managing to steal a yellow. He's going to get top yellow as well, so actually for the first time in a while, Kook should have it. Boy, he's turned up from the other side. Interesting.
That's very good, but he needed to make sure Cypher wasn't there to do damage. Cypher, fortunately for Kook, did not connect. So the next 15 seconds are going to be very interesting. Is Kook going to go all in on Cypher now? He definitely could, because Cypher is on 30 health, and Kook knows the timing of all the items in the map. So Cypher definitely out of control at this point.
Yeah, this is definitely the right time for Kook to be making this happen, at last. But he's got a chase, and the Cypher is just moving backwards faster than Pavel's moving forwards.
The urgency in Kook's movement. He doesn't usually chase like this, but he knows this is pretty much his only chance. Because Cypher made a mistake, and what a beautiful raid to finish that one.
I don't think Cypher was expecting him to either hit it or have that angle ready so soon, which is basically the same thing. So
we usually see Kook rushing like this in the last 30 seconds, but he knows that Cypher will not give him another opportunity like this.
Yeah, he's got to use it wisely.
Yeah, so this is going to be very interesting if he can keep this momentum going.
Normally I would expect with this kind of control someone to be able to pick up a few frags. Oh, hang on, he's just going to follow here. He's looking for the rail, he can't hit it. Red's up, he hits the rail, but Cypher's picked it up. There's no more slugs left. It's the plasma going towards him at 100 miles an hour. Is he going to find Cypher on this side? He is. He's got the grenades out. He didn't get a hit then.
But you can see already Cypher putting up the pressure, and that is so hard, because Cypher is actually going to the fight with the plasma only, and it's doing a lot of damage to Kook, and he's making sure he doesn't get stacked again.
Kook did have time then to pick up Mega first.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to let Cypher get on the red. That's a very good decision, that being greedy, and he made it work.
Well, Cypher turned up so soon. I was about to say, Cypher might not have Mega timing then, but he was down that staircase and down the bounce pad as quick as possible.
Cypher got 1 yellow, but I think he still had 50 armor from the last fight, so he probably is around 100 at this point.
Well, Kook's a little bit early for red, but he's going to pick it up nonetheless.
So I guess only like 40 armor are the difference, and going up the jump pad versus S-Tech Cypher is not what you want to do, and now you gave Cypher the position on the Mega. Will Cypher go for it? It doesn't. The Mega is still Kook's.
What's Cypher's stack at?
He's on 100, 130 at this point. Oh wow, that was really...
That's now significantly more than what Kook has, and he's rocket jumping on nothing. He finds a rail on Cypher, but it's not going to stop him getting red. And this yellow is not going to be up for a fair amount of time. Kook managed to get 1 kill from that control.
Yeah.
I was going to say...
Cypher, he had, I think, 2 yellows for 3 minutes.
That's crazy. I was going to say earlier, before they got into a fight, that usually with that kind of control you expect to see, a couple of frags happening if they're able to chase soon off the spawn, but Kook just getting a 1, that's going to be very disappointing for him. He's going to have to make some brilliant plays in the next sub 1 minute if he wants a chance of getting some more.
Now it's well, how can he find Cypher? And how can he kill him? Because he knows he needs to chase, but if he chases, Cypher will be the one picking the fights, and with Cypher's combat skills in the shape they're at, he doesn't want Cypher to pick up the fight, so he's gonna have to be extremely careful about everything, and he's gonna need to deliver.
Yeah. Mega's gonna be up in a second. Kook does get on it, we've got red spawning, here's the jump up. Oh, Cypher was on it already!
Already there.
Kook was a little bit surprised from that.
And that's what I mean. Cypher's putting up the pressure. He doesn't want to let Kook have an easy time. And he's definitely not having an easy time.
No way. But
Cypher might even rocket jump to be on the teleporter, and he doesn't.
Kook hasn't given up at all this game though, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
And his final chances are approaching real soon. Kook, now's the time. And he's going to find it. There's a good rocket at the beginning. His second one's nice as well. He goes for the rail at the end. Sadly for him, does not hit.
Now he needs to find Cypher. Cypher, with everything up, he didn't even go for the 50. That's very interesting. And Kook knows he was really scared because he thought Cypher probably thought that Kook could have gone through the teleporter. So he's going to probably find Cypher. He should be around this room.
He didn't even go for rocket ammo or anything.
I'm pretty sure Cypher was around that room, because he definitely wouldn't have gone to the teleporter again. Oh, there he is.
What? He's got the machine gun out. He's going to have to chase down. Surely it's going to be a jump after the red.
Shotgun. Why the rail? Oh my god.
Man.
If he connects with one of these, that'll be brilliant. Oh, he doesn't. Cypher has 5 health. He's shooting rockets at himself. 1 minute to go. Cypher on 5 health.
Where is he?
Hit.
Where the hell is he?
He's on the rocket.
Find him.
There he is.
Oh, he's dropping down, Cypher. He's not hitting a thing against him.
And yeah, that's gonna be GG.
Oh no.
G, too strong for Kook. Oh, Kook comes back in. That was a good rocket, but at that range, I'll be very surprised if he can do some more damage.
He gives it a shot. What the hell?
He can get the frag in here, but can he connect? He just runs out of rockets.
I think Kook, he just froze in that point. There we are, great rail from Cypher. 30 seconds left. If it wasn't GG already, it certainly is now. And half of this is Cypher just playing goddamn amazingly, and the other half is just people are scared of him right now. People are really scared of Cypher's play. I've been uber impressed, and I really haven't had any doubt about him this entire match, the way he's played, that he was going to secure this and go to the semi-finals. GG, the final score is 11-2, and that is, well, as I said, it's a 3-0 whitewash.
What a performance, though.
Yeah, I mean, near enough flawless as you get, really. And if anyone was still wondering, I did see it once or twice and mentioned it, asked in chat. Kook is Pavel, by the way. He has changed his name back to this. But seriously, well done for Cypher, and well, he can just brush that off his shoulder and head himself way over to the semi-finals, which will be happening tomorrow. Cypher will play Ash, probably 1900, 2000 CST tomorrow evening.